What's up, everybody? Let's go ahead and share this with our people. All right, jump over in our Facebook group, the embedded one. It's good for right now. What's up? What's up? Go ahead and pop this chat out. Share this with the people. We'll be good to go. All right, so we got a couple minutes before we officially start. I'm gonna put this timer up. But I guess my question, what chart would you guys like to see in the meantime? So jump in the chat, let me know. And then maybe we can, do a couple charts while the timer's going. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. I do appreciate it. Let's see who we got over here. Neo. All right, we can check out Neo. And then I'll just put our little countdown thing over in here. I'm gonna start this software real quick. Let me know if it lags. If it does, I'll shut it down. Let me do this real quick. How much is Oh, there we go. Neo, what else? What other coins do you guys want to see? We got Neo. Looks like a few OMGs. And 1080. Yeah, I can talk about that decrypt. Basically, we're all screwed if that happens. OMG, Neo, Bittrex. All right, cool. Let's knock those out there real quick. Oh, and then also I should pull this up too. What was this going to be? This was going to be our countdown. So this is what I'll do. Put this at 650, make it quick. There you go. Cool. All right. Let's check out Neo real quick. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Y'all got about 9 minutes, and then we'll pick a cash winner if we have enough likes. If not, we will keep it moving nonetheless. NEO to the BTC. Mm. All right, so basically with Neo, I mean, this thing is hurting pretty bad. It is not in good shape. You basically have a consistent and confirmed downtrend on that 231. We haven't seen the light of day in almost 3 months. We've been in underwater in quicksand. It looks like we are coming up on some support down here, hopefully, but we're pushing that limit as well. So basically, that's the zone we're in right now. Where is that at? Right there. That's where we bounced. We just broke that. So it's going to be right there. That's the zone we're in right now. It should catch down there somewhere, you know, but you're going to be waiting a long time to have a clear breakout, because basically what happened with Neo, it's really unfortunate, but it broke down in 3 cycles. You see that? Breakout, breakdown, flat line. Breakout, breakdown, flat line. Breakout, breakdown, flat line. So you're not going to have a chance to get a clean break and go all the way up to the top. You took the elevator down, so you're going to have to take the elevator back up. And that's the problem with Neo right now, is it's a decent buy for the value down here, but with the time cost of money, it's more so an investment and not a trade. You would need to essentially hold for the better part of that cycle that we just went through. Right? But nonetheless, it's a solid coin. I guess for an investor, if you're looking, 3-4 months, then yeah, it's a good opportunity to pick it up down here. If you're looking for the next 2 weeks, not a very good coin right now. Not with that top down pressure coming from the 231, right? You guys hear me okay? Is the sound good, lag good? I'm gonna flip this camera on real quick. I just want to test it out. Let me know if it works and how it looks and everything. That's me. How is this? How's this? Just want to test the network real quick. I've been having some problems with live streaming and everything. So let me know if it's good. And then we'll jump into another chart real quick. Make sure you hit that like button, guys, if you haven't done it already. 5 minutes before we pick a winner. And then we'll jump over and do, what did we say? Pivots. I'll check that out real quick. Hold on one second. Chase, the big dirty. Oh, man. Give us one to do a big dirty. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's check out Bittrex real quick. We still got 4 minutes. I'm sure we could find a big dirty for West Coast Ray. Ah, that's not good. Oh, these are hurting. Look at that. Goodness gracious. The only good thing this thing has going for itself is Bittrex has like global support down here. What is this? 18, 36, 26, somewhere in there. But that doesn't look good because the benefit we had last time, hold on, let me clear this up. Benefit we had last time on this one was that 231 was flat each time. So basically the 231 was right here, which meant we could bounce right there. You see that? You see that correlation right there? Why is that grabbing? Like, that shouldn't be sticking up there. Does anybody else know why? Like, I'm trying to just draw a regular little circle here, but TradingView, for whatever reason, like, makes it jump and get all crazy sized. And I don't want that. So that was our situation over there, right? The problem is the 231 is nowhere near as strong. 231 was flat when we were able to do all that. Now this 231 is negative, highly, highly, highly negative, just like NEO, which means we may very well break that zone. It's going to need to be a quick turnaround if it's going to happen. The 77 looks good. All of this stuff is setting up very good. I even like that little nice little sine wave right there. That tells me that this thing is setting up to try it. So hopefully it does it. It's going to need to fight uphill, you know, to get through the pressure of that 231, which it very well could do. So if it was going to do that, then I would say a good, you know, short sale would be somewhere right up in there, right? It wouldn't get much higher than that on its first breakout, because again, that goes all the way back to that consolidation over there. So you don't, when you break out, you don't break out all at once. You have to, you know, go on waves. So if we were to get in on this action on some speculation, because that's really all it is, with the 231 so negative, we would say we buy it down here with a ceiling right here, looking to turn this thing around for, you know, a gain of about 20% inside of a couple weeks. Hopefully that happens. If not, Pivx is in trouble, because this chart could very well turn out and look like Voxel, See a Coin, Bitstamp, you know, to where the 231 just keeps pushing it lower and lower and lower and lower, and you don't want to be in that situation. That's why I say, you know, when we're below that white, you really shouldn't be in on a long-term trade. This is just a swing trade, one day speculative trade, right? The hour looks good, you know, so this may, you know, very well make a run right here to the top of that blue line. Uncheck the magnet in the top left column. Yeah, and that's not a big dirty though. Oh, wow. Thanks, man. Oh, wow. I've been stressing out about that for like 2 weeks. Thank you so much. No, Pivx isn't a big dirty. But let's see. Oh. The other one maybe. Yeah, this one looks good. This one is rolling. And it's a good consolidation pullback. Right now we basically have a ascending wedge to where, you know, we're riding that thing all the way up as far as we can go. But at a certain point in time, it's going to have to make a decision. It's either going to break out or it's going to break down. And I think Dash has enough positive momentum to break out into a continuation. Right? So you see how that is right there? Now that's pretty steep. On a 4 hour, this thing looks like it might actually fall. This is where it gets tricky, to be honest. Because you can either plan to buy it down there, right? on a consolidation play, or you could just set a fire buy right there in case it clears. I think that's decent. That's a decent play for a dirty bird right there. I call that the dirty. That's like half. What do they call that? Half slab, like half a dirty, half a bird. You know, maybe not a full dirty, but you know that's still pretty nasty nonetheless. If we put a buy down there, and a quick one up there, we kind of play it on both sides, you know, and whichever one fills first is the one we roll with. But this thing looks like it's about to make a move. Either way, it has to make a move, right? But the momentum inside of it, you have regardless, because the 231 is helping you out. And this is on a 343. This is a long range chart right here. So that's not gonna turn over, you know, overnight, right? So yeah, if this thing does break and you know you can pick it up down there, then that's a solid pickup. Otherwise, you know, you admit defeat to the market and still ride with it right there. You know, that's a swing of about 20%, 30%. So ideally we could get it down there, which means we technically should get it right there. So do half order right there, and then if it, regardless of what it does, we jump in to increase our position. But you know, then we decrease the risk, if that makes sense, right? This is a solid area to pick it up. Given that 30% spread, you kind of want to split that in the middle, right? We're almost guaranteed 18. Even if we got to double down there just to increase the position, we can still get 20, 22 out of it, 25. Once it clears that, then it's going at least to that blue right there. But yeah, this is a good chart. 48-hour dirty. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we'll talk about that later. No, we got to figure it out. Thanks, though. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Vertcoin. This looks pretty good. White over blue, you know what to do. Came in, you know, just inside that 231. This looks really good. Yeah, it charged up inside that 231. That's all you need sometimes, is just a little bit of time, you know, just to get recharged, and bam, right back out the door. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Check this one out real quick. That's interesting. It's like a little diving board. Wow, that's incredible. I've never seen that before. Wow. That's almost like, in order for that to happen, they have to have a wall on both sides. That's incredible. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, jump on Facebook, you guys. Share the post right here. And then I will get this video started, and we'll pick a winner for our Ethereum giveaway. So jump in the Facebook group right there, and make sure you share that post, like the post, and I'll be able to jump in and pick a winner. This one could be a 24-hour. It's really hard to do 24, 48-hour windows because you don't know the momentum. You know what I'm saying? Like if we look at this, this is 4 days and it's done nothing. So it's difficult a lot of times to see that. I was holding this one for so long. This one could be what you're looking for though. It just turned over too. Hit its second, actually no, not yet. Because it just hit its second win. That's probably the second peak. Yeah, you don't want to get it right now. It's coming back down. But if you can pick this one up under 700, that's a solid pickup. I looked at XRP. The chart isn't good at all. It sucks. And then also check out ETC. ETC is solid too. ETC might be decent for yeah, this is a good one. For yeah, this is probably the best one for the bird. Right? This is probably the best one for the bird. That's consistent money right there. That's solid money. Look at that. There we go. Yeah, that's it. That's our pickup for today. That's good. Cool. Share the post, guys. If you haven't done it, I'm coming back in 30 seconds, picking a winner. Yeah, I'm reloading the Rolf video tomorrow. It was really choppy, bad quality, and I didn't want it to stay out there like that. So I'm re-uploading it. It should be live tomorrow morning. But I was going to do it tonight, but it takes like 3 hours. And if I would have did it tonight, then I wouldn't have been able to do a live stream. So I wanted to wait and do this video, you know, and then as soon as I get off, I'm going to start it to upload. Cool. All right, let's do it. Live from the USA, helping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Today is December 2nd. And as you can see, Bitcoin is right back for the first time above 10,000, 10.8 to be exact. And you already know I'm looking for the next opportunity to make some money. A lot of the altcoins have been struggling, sitting sideways a little bit, but I think we found a hidden gem that will get the job done for our trading challenge. If this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK. My friends know me as the Crypto Trader, and I am the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. Every day I grace this microphone with my voice as another day you get to profit as a result, and today is no exception. So with that being said, we are jumping live into our community right now. We have about 200 people live on the air. Bam! I'll at your boy. And all you need to do to win some free Ethereum is to share that post in the group. Our group is called the #1 Bitcoin group in the world. You just type it in the Facebook #1 and it will pop up right there at the top for you. So I want to make sure I got everybody, you know, that participated. Shout out to Crypto Hub. Boom! There you go. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, let's see. Let's add up the day. 12, 2. So 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 2 is 5. Let's go 5 from, let's go from the bottom this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam! I don't know, man. I don't know. Can you do 2? Yeah, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Bam! There you go, brother. Taj Gatto Davis. Boom. We're going to say Bitcoin winner of the day. Bam. There you go, man. I'm actually going to send you some Ethereum. So do me a favor. Shoot me your wallet whenever you get a minute. And I will send you a couple bucks ETC as a token of ETH as a token of my appreciation. Thank you for joining us. And thank you, everybody, for joining us as well. Again, make sure if you haven't done it already, click subscribe. I come on the air 5, 6, 7 days a week sometimes just to help my people make a little bit of money, right? Because I'm sick and tired of my people being sick and tired. And they said, if you just need a couple extra dollars, you know, BK got this boss method, you know, patented intellectual property, compliments a Notre Dame MBA, you know, a little bit of Wall Street, knowledge behind my name, and, you know, a lot of fame yet to be claimed. So here we go. We're getting started right now with our 100-day challenge. Again, this is kind of like the second go round, you know, back for the first time again. To where the first time we did it, it was really just a bad time in the market. But I think now that, you know, a couple months have passed, all those forks have happened, SegWit disappeared, you know, now is a decent time to start getting back into altcoins and really looking to shake and bake, you know, to throw some things together, right? So with that being said, guys, we are going to go into our trading view page, right? Because that's the website we use, tradingview.com. If you have not seen any of my videos before, make sure you click on the link in the description. I have a playlist put together for you called How to Chart Like a Boss. The method that we use is patented intellectual property. It is exclusively for the use of Brandon Kelly LLC. However, if you are a person, I give it to you for free. Use it to get out of debt, buy back your freedom. If you're a profit-seeking entity, hedge fund, any fiduciary of any kind, you do not and will not ever have my express written consent. Do not use my method. But if you're a person, it's designed for you. It's called the boss method. It works quite well. We use 3 moving averages, a 7, a 21, and a 77. And it's one simple rule. White over blue, you know what to do. And that is buy. When that white line goes over that blue line, that means it's money time. And that's when we jump in. When it goes down, that means it's all ran out of steam, you know, and it's sitting sideways. We don't really want nothing to do with it, right? If it ain't paying, it ain't staying. And it's just that easy to get paid. So let's go ahead and jump out and see our first trade, guys, that we did back about a week ago was Trig, T-R-I-G. And so what I wanted to do on this call was really show you guys how we can start to navigate the swings in the market, you know. And I took a couple days, first of all, because it was the holidays, and you know, I wanted to enjoy my well-being, right? Eat a couple extra pieces of macaroni and cheese, and you know, fried turkey. But now that we're back in the mix, you know, this thing has basically broke down and now it's starting to flatline. The problem with that is there is no guarantee that this thing is going to get to the buying level that we saw it at when we did our video. If you remember on the 27th, I did a nice little chart showing how this thing had broke out, it had come down, and ideally was going to catch right there on the, right there in the money zone, and that did not happen, right? If we just draw Fibonacci from breakout to breakdown, you can see where we landed, right, was right where we wanted to be. But the minute we got down below that level is when you got to get nervous, right? And now we're officially below the 236. So the first trade we're going to do today is we are going to sell trig. So we bought it at 000110, and we're going to sell it. Let me see. Symbol labels, last value. We take a little bit of a loss on here, but we'll get it back. Don't worry. Don't worry at all. And we're selling it at 00090. Right? So unfortunately, we did take a hit on that. Now you might be asking me, BK, why don't you keep it? It's going to go up eventually. You're right. It will. But guess what? Time is money, right? And you make a lot more when you don't have to wait for it. You understand? So we did take a nice sharp little hit to the neck right there. But again, that's one of the things as a day trader, and this is what I wanted to get you guys used to doing. As a day trader, you can see that things happen a lot faster. So literally you have to be right on top of these charts. And it's not about holding it and waiting it out. It's about catching the tide, swimming with the stream, and jumping out before it ever, turns around on you. So unfortunately, we were not able to do that with this trade, point blank, period. But, it's always money to be made. We don't wait it out. We don't, hold on to it for the next 6 months and get bled to death like a frog sitting in a pot of boiling water. We don't need to do that. We're good enough to find another trade, another chart, just to understand when the market is shifting again, right? And so just the mechanics behind this chart real quick. Again, I'm going to jump down to a 77-minute just so you guys can see what I see inside this thing. I know I just gave you like a high level, sell it and get out, but this is kind of like the mechanics because I looked at this for a while. So we know the Fibonacci, we know we broke under the money zone. So I'll just draw like a little box of where we would have needed to consolidate. We didn't do that. We broke down below there. So that's gone, right? So I can delete that. And now we're kind of, dovetailing below our stop line. And what I did here was in order to get these 3 buffer zones, and this is, I guess, today's lesson, in order to get those zones right there, what I did was I went back in time to when we were right, dealing with this area of the chart again, and that was over there, right? And so I looked at the chart and I said, okay, chart, I'm in this new area right here. I really don't know how to respond. I don't know what's going to happen. Can you give me a little bit of information? And the chart said, you know what, BK, I'm glad you asked. Absolutely, I can. This is the information I'm going to give you. This top line right here, right there, all you got to do is place it on that candle right there. You see those 2 candles right there? You see how clean they line up with those candles right there? That's called a nice little support line, right? So that's going to be the first zone. That would have been the first zone that we would have gotten worried on, right? Because we bought this thing right there. So that would have been like, kind of like the worry zone. We'll color that thing like orange. If it goes down in there, then we not panicking, but we're a little concerned. The next one, this dotted line, is right there where the 7-day moving average came to a hump at, right? Because just the same, that thing holds all the way through as kind of like an intermediate, swing line, right? Anything above that line, you're pretty good. Anything below that line, you're going to be in trouble. And the last one, this lower line, I put right there at the intersection between the 7 and the 21. And you can see that gives us first of all, they're almost evenly spaced. So that tells you that, you know, it's some solid resonance between those lines. And then it gave you a little buffer right there. You bounced up, gave you a little buffer right there. But guess what? You broke down. Double bottom, fail. And that's why we're getting out right now, because it's not worth our time. There is way too much risk and uncertainty in the momentum of this pattern for us to bet against it, right? So even though we caught it, we had a hell of a catch right here. If you remember, this chart hadn't even fallen that low yet. I said it was going to get there, and I said that's where we place our limit buy at, because if you remember, I said it may go lower, but hopefully it'll catch and we'll still get it at a discount, right? Or it could have did a quick knee-jerk bounce like that as well. It didn't do either one. We went 0 for 2, you know, and this thing still fell through the floor. So it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We learned from it. We see how the momentum was, and now we have to go back on the market and find a winner, right? Last thing you notice with this chart that I didn't really like at all is on the 77, we can bring our 231 back. We have our death cross right there. When that 77 goes under that 231, you do not want to be holding a coin when that happens, right? That is not a good situation. So it's best for us to take this little bitty bounce. You know, it's good that we didn't sell it this morning. We still made an extra 7 or 8% Bitcoin. It would have been better to jump out up there. We weren't able to do that. But 8%, you know, today is better, because tomorrow this thing most certainly does not have the momentum to be that high, right? So consider it a small victory on the sale. Now, for today's coin, let me go ahead and bring our chat over so I can see you guys and make sure everything is good. Okay. Everything's good. Somebody asked about Coinigy and the 343. For whatever reason, they don't let you do custom candles. That's why I don't use their platform. So TradingView is the way to go. Let's see, what else? What else? Somebody said 3 o'clock on Cryptopolis was a nice pickup. All right, that's good to see. Let's see, which one is that? Which one is that? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. That is a nice addition to the recipe of success. Ha 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 ha. So this is the coin we're going to do today, you guys. And this was given to us right in our chat, right before we went on the air. Bitcoin. Bam! I like this a lot right now. If we look at the 343, you can see that this thing did exactly what it's supposed to do in a new cycle. Break out, break down, flatline. What's the next thing it does? Break out, right? And we're jumping on this thing early enough to where in a continuation pattern, even if we just do, here, watch this, watch this, watch this. I'll leave that there for a second. Let's turn the candles off. Even if we do a mid-range extension, bam, bam, right? Even if we do that, this thing is still poised to go up another 20%, 16% roughly, right? And that's on a 343. This is a long range chart, right? What we can also do is scale this to here just to see how this energy is flowing inside of it. We're hitting our head on top of there, boom, boom. That hit right there. So I would say for this one, that 7 is pretty overextended. The red just crossed that white doesn't really mean much. Blue is a lot stronger. Let's jump down to the 77. Now we're timing our entry because we found a coin that we like. We want to make sure we get every penny of profit possible on the buy. Remember, we make our money on the buy. We only sell when we want to stop making money, if that makes sense, right? This is a very, very, very good consolidation correction right there. Look at that. That's beautiful. Triple bottom. 1, 2, 3. Bam! Breakout. This is a good buy down here. The reason I say that, even at this high point, even at 700, you still have the 231 looping up. You got the 77 pretty strong. If anything, even if it does drop to that 582, which I doubt, we can always look at picking up some more. But because this area over here was such a strong area of consolidation, we expect something like that to happen before we're able to clear out of it, especially since that went over a couple days. So this will be on our buy list. Let's see where we want to get it at. Let's see if we can put in a sucker bet right below the midline. Let's see here. It's hard to tell sometimes. It looks like it's getting tired. Boom, boom. What is Bitcoin doing? 10.9. 700. This is not a bad pickup, though. I keep saying it's not a bad pickup. It's okay to get it down here. This is an okay buy. I would rather have gotten it, say, on this dip. You see how it did that? It went like bam, bam, right? So let's see if we could do that. Let's see if we can put a buy order in right there at that midline. Let's go into their fractals. Right there. Let's put a buy order in right there. It should fall a little bit. Limit buy. And bam. And that'll give us our action for today. Right? So essentially what we're expecting to happen is we know that this chart is very, very strong, but we don't want to buy it at the very, very top. So what we expect to have happen is we expect the energy to slow down just a little bit, probably not even a lot, but just a little bit for us to get a better rate. And then once that happens, that red should catch up with it, and then it should be ready to get a second burst of energy, right? So yeah, that's a good buy right there. And what price is that? Nope. That looks like it's 000678. We'll just say that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jot that down for our second trade of our trading challenge, right? And this coin is a Vertcoin. I forgot that. I'm sorry that the Google logo is in the way sometimes, so I'll start trading over here. But yeah, it's Vertcoin, VTC to Bitcoin, right? So there you go. So it broke out pretty good. We're going to place a buy order right there at 000678. We should fill that pretty easy on this next round of consolidation inside the next 12 hours or so. Cool? And that's how you ride the waves, you guys. You kind of just got to like play it by ear. A lot of it is based on the intersections and the momentum you get out of the intersection. You see, you know, when this thing, the biggest one is this 231. When that 231 comes back around, like it did right here, once it just starts to go positive a little bit, bam, all that energy shoots up the chain, right? And this is with any chart, any trade, any crypto. It's not just Vertcoin. It's just how the energy works. So you just have to look for the signs, notice the nuances, and follow the intersections of these different moving averages, right? So there you go. That's a pretty good pickup right there. I think it's got a lot of long-term success, you know, given this market. A lot of people like this coin. It's a younger coin, so that's good. I think it has a cool purpose, cool mission, you know, kind of like an underdog. So it's pretty cool to be able to profit with those kind of pickups, right? And I believe this is on one of our reports as well. I believe it's number 2 on one of our reports. So if you don't know which one that is, there's an opportunity for you. And if you're in the chat right now, do me a favor, shout your country out. We will be coming back around the horn in about 30 seconds to give our people some love. But for everybody else, if you want to check out bossofbitcoin.com, you will see the different packages that we have available for your benefit. The first is the profit package. This is like the old school legacy coins, you know, some of the movers, shakers, and money makers, you know, got their jersey hanging up in the roster. $billion coins. When they break out, the whole market shuts down, right? And I'm telling you, number 10 on this list is a pickup right now. I'm putting in probably about $1,000 next week, and I'm putting it all on number 10. That is a solid pickup, you know, at these prices, given the conditions and given the product that they have. The dream team, next generation of greatness. This is like, you know, having Kobe with the fro, you know, LeBron with the green St. Vincent St. Mary jersey on, and Steph Curry back at Davidson, right? This is the next generation of greatness. A lot of the coins on this list are under $1 or $2. So a lot of times you don't need a lot of profit. You don't need a lot of revenue to get a lot of profit. It's all about percent, guys. And so the purpose of this list, when I made it, was to put one list together that you could buy the entire list with a $20 bill. So if you got $1, and you got a dream, then you got a coin on that list, and you got a chance to be profitable. Last thing we got is Cryptopolis. This is one of my favorites. This is actually a community initiative. A few of my mods helped put this list together with myself, and really just gives a high-level overview of the new civilization that we're creating, and how this will ultimately come together to give us, quote, Civilization 2.0. Every day we wake up, you guys, we are rebuilding our civilization from the inside out on the blockchain, right? This migration is happening right now. There are big Fortune 100 companies that are redoing their entire business model so it can exist on the blockchain right now. So don't be left in the dark. Get this list, get those coins, and you will be profitable as a result, right? And then the last thing we got is a one-on-one meeting with the boss right here. You click on that link, that will actually open up my personal calendar. It looks something like this. So you paid a deposit, you know, it's $100 after that, after the meeting, and that will open my calendar up. So say you wanted to do something, dang, we're going all the way into Christmas. The boss is booked up nowadays. Goodness. Earliest I got, December 25th. Hopefully that's not Christmas Day. I'm gonna have to take that off if it is. But for now, it's up there. So bam, click that button. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna dress up like Santa Claus, and we gonna have us a jolly old time. And this is actually one of my favorite parts, you guys, is when I'm able to connect one-on-one with our community members. I actually spent some time today and made a onboarding video just for this meeting. So you'll actually, when you book a meeting with me, you'll actually get an unreleased video where I walk you through step by step the platforms, the process, you know, and the tools you're going to be using to get set up in cryptocurrency. That's one of my dreams, guys, is to streamline this whole process. It's very, very, very confusing to get set up in Bitcoin and crypto, and you know what's Bittrex versus Bitfinex versus Bitquick and all these Bittrex. Nobody really knows. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows. So what I'd like to do is set up a system, a platform, a process to where we can onboard the masses. And that's what I'm planning. So thank you for allowing me to build that. Thank you for being a part of this. And I assure you the best is yet to come. One of the dreams I have is for people to be financially empowered and not have to worry about trading 30 years of their life for a 401k in a cubicle, right? I traded some of mine. I traded almost 12 years of my life to achieve a 401k in a cubicle, you know, and I spent about 2 years inside of it and said, this ain't for me. This ain't for me, right? And now I help people all over the world every day just with my voice. Just this simple energy that I'm sending you right now has the ability to change the world. The minute we change our mind, the minute we change what we pursue, instead of pursuing a green piece of paper with some dead guy's face on it, we pursue something liberating, empowering, instead of degrading and incarcerating, instead of pillaging, right? We decide to prosper together. You don't need 1 barrel of oil to fund Bitcoin. You don't need 1 tariff to fund Ethereum. That's something to think about. You don't need to rob people, rob the earth of its natural resources to fund the development of what we are beginning to create right now. That's the opportunity we have. And these different lists, you know, that I put together are a few quick ways to streamboard the masses so that they can prosper and profit from it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into our chat to see who we got rocking out live on the air with the boss. Last thing, I got a little portfolio thing I'm putting together. If you know any website or a template or something that has a better portfolio tracker, let me know. So I'm not, you know, looking like I'm in the 2nd grade just trying to do a basic Excel spreadsheet. So anybody that got a cool template or something, just shoot it to me in the Facebook group. That would be amazing. So let's see. Let's bring up Cryptopolis. I like that one. Hit up Cryptopolis. Cool. So who we got right now? Big Leon, thank you. Awesome cats today. I do appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Here we go. Here we go. Bam! If you ain't hit that like button, make sure you do. We got 16,000 community members. It does help us out greatly with everybody getting this message and getting it out. Here we go. Brazil, Big Rodney holding it down. Seattle, Oklahoma, Money is in the building. Japan, they said I'm big in Japan. The boss is big in Japan. What's going on? H-Town, Texas, Philly, Melbourne, Money, LA, Philly, bam, Portland. Eugene, if you want, shoot me a message on Facebook. Just screenshot your, screenshot your Facebook profile so I know that's you. Reading, CA, Seattle, Sweden, New York, Utah. One more. Ireland. Here we go. Bossistan. I like that. With that being said, it's that time of the day. Signing out. This the boss. Yo, boy BK, no matter where you stay. From Brazil to the Bay and California, all the way back out through Money. Good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. I'm trying to change the world, you guys. If you appreciate that effort, like, subscribe, share this video. Just copy and paste the URL, text it to somebody. You know, you want to change your life. Do that for me if you appreciate mine. Till we meet again, stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.